Whoa, buddies. Chill. Oh yeah, I still have to go through all this train yard. We really went far. Well, should probably save again, just in case. My power might go down too, so... Bro, this sword is just so broken. There's really no reason to pick any other equipment. I feel like I did a pretty good amount of damage to my enemies and I still have 75 charges on this shit, so... This is probably the best damage DPS you can get in any weapon in the game. Unless there's a new one that's just so completely wrong. Like, to be fair, the sword, the dagger with wind was pretty good too. Thank you. Oh, there's a lot of those. Oh. The items vanished. Alright. I was hoping to get those, but okay. No problem, no problem. Oh. Alright. Do just spawn there. Now he's safe. And should have a boss fight around here. Man, that was some detour, considering all we wanted to do was to get to the station. I hope there aren't any more ridiculously complicated tasks preventing us from getting there. Me too, but this is just me, or does it sound awfully rowdy on the other side of the door? This door. You figure it's an ambush? Nah. We're beating him senseless, no use in worrying about it anyway. Let's just keep moving. Oh, Ed. Just never bothered to think things through. That's why we always get our... Oh, never mind. What bunch of liars, 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 pants of fires. Huh, just shut up and let go my leg, you clingy little brat. You promised me that you would teach me alchemy today. Damn, you're annoying, I never made you no promise. So you're backing out? Then give me my money back. Blau. But that was Blau. You're right, Blau, what money? No, no, what you're babbling about, little girl. You guys are the lowest. Is this your idea of equivalent exchange? You bunch of lying no good alchemist posers. The hell just scholars, you brat? Why do we gotta... Forget it. I don't have to learn from you. I'll go find a better teachers. Better teachers? Hehe, that's a good one. Better teachers. What? What's so damn funny? Well, it's just that it ain't gonna happen. There isn't a guy in town who would teach you alchemy. You don't know that. But we do know. Little girl, because Professor Einstein will never mind, just forget it. What? What about Daddy? Hey, come on, tell me. Not again, just get out of here. What Daddy's got to do with this? Come on, tell me please. Shut up already, we ain't got nothing more to say to you.
What's going on? Are you all right?
I think so.
Here you go.
Thanks a lot.
Sir, I don't know what's going on here, but I think you're way out of line.
Who do you think you are? From the looks of you, you're that state alchemist, aren't you?
You're a state alchemist?
So what? So we can't let someone like you pass, that's what.
Didn't I just defeat
That
all of
suits
you?
us just fine, doesn't it, Ed?
Huh? Yeah. Now I have a legitimate reason to kick some butt.
Okay, got all of them. Oh, okay. Ha, not bad for a kid. Guess you don't call you state alchemist for nothing. But let me tell you something you understand. You understand, alchemy brothers. You're in trouble. That's right. No more screwing around. You ain't seen nothing yet till terms are finished. Right, let's show him. We're the alchemy brothers, and our alchemy is invincible. Oh, that's kind of stupid, I'm sorry. Alright. Grab this. Ooh, what was that? Right, this is going to be kind of hard. One down. Can probably finish this guy myself. Right, still have to get the ice guy. Where is he? There you go, Blau. In you, buddy. So interesting mechanic that doesn't really apply to nothing, so kind of sad to be honest, but okay. You're supposed to fight 3 guys, actually 4 guys, where we cannot defeat 1. But we can really ignore one of them, so we can ignore the guy that doesn't die, so it's kind of meh. No way, our living armor. Gah, rot, this isn't good. Let's get out of here now, but ain't over yet. Fucking Blau, man. Bad guys and their bad cliches. The alchemists in this town are an awfully savory lot. Tell me about it. Let's just get out the heck out of here and hurry to the central. You're awesome. You kicked some serious butt for being such a shrimp. Gah, who's calling me a shrimp? Ah, it's you. I finally got you, brat. I didn't know you were alchemists. Well, yeah, we are. Hey, don't ignore me. Teach me. Huh? Please, teach me alchemy. You're a state alchemist, so you must be really good, Mr. Shorty. I'll do my best to learn, so please teach me, please. Wow, this is kinda sudden. Ed? Wait a second, Missy. Is this the way you ask people for favors? What do you mean? I said please, didn't I, Mr. Shorty? Ah, that's what I mean. Stop calling me Shorty. Well, maybe if I got to know your names. My name is Edward. Edward Eric, got it? I'm Alphonse Eric, and I'm his little brother. Nice to know you. Edward and Alphonse, got it. I'm your armory, right? Huh? How did you know my name? The pastor of the church told us. He also told us about the town. Okay, I see. Interesting. So are you two going to teach me alchemy or what? Don't you have something to say before that? Something to say? Oh yeah, of course. Thanks for saving me. That guy broke his promise about teaching me alchemy, but I felt great after watching you whip him. So there you go. Now will you teach me alchemy? You're still forgetting one more really important thing. I just give up already. What am I forgetting? Oh, they want me to shake your hand first? Yo, Dwimwit! I want you to apologize for crash landing my head the other day. You're still sore about that? No, you're always such a... You always be a shrimp if you keep sweating the small stuff. It ain't small stuff, and you don't call me shrimp. Let's go, Al. We've got enough to teach, and then grateful ignoramos like her. What? Ed, wait. Wait, Shorty. Oops, I mean, Edward, please, wait. I'm sorry, I apologize. So, will you please teach me alchemy? Why do you want to learn from me so badly anyway? There must be plenty of other alchemists here. If you don't mind them being a little rough. I had already asked a lot of them, but I don't know. I guess I'm really slow or something. It doesn't work out, huh? Yeah, so I thought maybe if I could learn from a state alchemist. You're never going to get good at it if you always depend on other people like that. Ed? Oh, that's not it. Sorry, but we don't have time to teach you. We have to leave for Santo Pronto. But I'm sorry. We're only here to catch the first train out. We'd teach you a few things if we didn't have to leave in such a hurry. It's not that we're being mean. We really are busy people. Train to Central? Today must be my lucky day. Too bad, you guys. There aren't any trains running to Central. Excuse me? I heard they stopped all the trains in the area to investigate some big derailment near Isengard. So you guys have no choice to stay in town for... Hey, are you even listening? You don't say. Big derailment? Ed, she must mean you're... Shut up! No way. It's a long way from here to there. It's impossible. I didn't do it. It can't be my fault. Anyway, they said the repairs were going to take a couple of days, so you're stuck here for a while. Hey, I've got an idea. Some say, come stay over my house. It's alright, my dad is an alchemist too. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. That would welcome two of you. I'm sure of it. Wait a minute. You'd be hard pressed to find any better accommodations in this town than at my home. Come on, this way. What are you waiting for? Hurry up, let's go. Man, this girl is pushy. What do we do now? There isn't much we can do at this point. We probably could get away from her even if... We probably couldn't get away from her even if we tried. You know, she'd just nag us into a stupor. Edward, Alphonse, this way, come on. Al, I'm beginning to wonder if you ever got to Central. Brother, you said a mouthful. Yes, I would like to save my game, please. Where are we going? Oh, we're staying here? Alright. That's a big fucking house, lady. Here we are. Make yourselves at home. At home? This isn't a home. This is a... more like a castle. Oh, that's what everybody says. We've got lots of room, so go ahead and pick anyone you like. Armory's dad must be filthy rich. Tell me about it, Armory. Is your dad the king or something along those lines? I told you he's an alchemist, silly. He bought this old castle cheap and fixed it up himself. He's a pretty famous alchemist too. Haven't you heard of Wilhelm Eisenstein? Eisenstein? Wilhelm Eisenstein? See, I knew you guys would have heard of him if you were alchemists. Wait, I'll go get Daddy. No, wait, did we hear her Al? So this castle is Professor Einstein's house? And that Brad's the professor's daughter? I thought he didn't have any other children besides Celine. This is bad. Real bad, Al. We can't get that professor see us. Come on, we gotta split out. Wait, Ed. I think it's time to face this. We face this like men. I mean, we've come across a lot of weird stuff recently. He might be able to give us some answers. Catch your drift, but he would tell us... Catch your drift, but he would tell our master about us for sure. Then maybe we'll just have to get on our hands and knees and beg the professor not to tell her. Huh, like that do any good? The hell with this. Feet do your stuff. Feet do your stuff. Oop, too late for that, Ed. Huh? Armor is back with the professor. That's them, Daddy. Those guys are super talented alchemists too. Is that so? Armory told me about what happened. Allow me to thank you for your... Huh? Hi. How'd you do? You know what, Daddy? I've decided to learn alchemy from those two. Alchemy? Nonsense. How many times have I told you, you will not learn alchemy? I'm not asking you to teach me. I won't bother you, I promise. So please say it's okay, please. No, absolutely not. No alchemy for you. Why, Daddy? Why do you always say no? Why can't I learn alchemy? Because I said so. That's why. That's parenting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do it. You wouldn't be able to put use anyway. It'd be a waste of time. No, that's not parenting, my dudes. That's just me. Alright. But how would I know without trying? I said no, and that's final. And you two are not to teach her alchemy. Is that clear? Daddy, you're so mean. You've been telling everyone in town the exact same thing, haven't you? Armory, Daddy have important matters to discuss with these two. I want you to go to your room. Wait, Daddy, I'm not finished yet. Go to your room, Armory. Daddy? Don't make me tell you 3 times. Alright, fine. Let me know when you 3 are done. I will. See you guys later, I guess. Well, this is a surprise. It's certain been a long time. Your Izumi's disciple, Edward Eric, correct? So do you remember, huh? Long time no see, Professor. Awfully harsh on her, aren't you? You're hardly one to dispense parenting advice, Edward. Who is this in the armor? Oh, I am Alphonse, the younger one. Good to see you again, Professor. Ah, Alphonse, yes. Armory told me about you. Well, I guess I should thank you first. You helped her out of danger twice. She says Armory seems to have taken a liking of you boys. But the friendship shall remain that. You are not to teach her alchemy. Do you understand? Well, it's not like I was chopping at the bit to teach her, so that's fine by me. But why don't you want your daughter to learn any alchemy? She just doesn't have the talent. I know she'd only be disappointed. That's all. But talk about a surprise. I didn't know you had another daughter. Was she adopted? No, Armory's she's my biological daughter. So she's Celine's little sister. I guess she actually kinda looks like Celine in a way. Speaking of Celine, we found out about her at the church and I'd prefer not to speak about Celine. It hurts to remember. The pastor told us what he knew, but I bet there was a story you're not telling us. Well, I suppose you boys have an even better one. Edward, is that prosthetic left leg in Altameo? And Alphonse, is there anyone inside that armor? How could you? I could tell by the sound of your footsteps. So, what did you attempt? Human transmutation, I assume? Yikes, Ed. He saw right through us. I knew I wasn't an ordinary old guy, but geez. Professor, we'd appreciate if you wouldn't tell our master. You mean Izumi doesn't know? Don't worry, I have no interest in your personal affairs. Hey, Professor, we'd heard a lot of rumors before we came here. Is it true that you built this town? No, I did lead the efforts, but it was built by... That soundtrack just doesn't suit the mood, sorry. It just doesn't. But it was built all by but it was built by all of us came as refugees from Isengard. But you put out a call for alchemists to gather here, correct? That's not true either. Those outlaws come here on their own and then they end up with nowhere to go. Some are criminals on the run, others are ex-state alchemists. Security is worsening by the day. We kinda passed through the old Isengard on the way here. It was a real mess. It's all because of the Chimera, isn't it? I wonder who could have made so many, and why. I don't know. Why is he laughing? It just came out of nowhere one night. I'm delving into the matter myself. Say boys, I hear you don't have a place to rest tonight. The trains won't be running for a little while. You're welcome to stay here in the meantime. Really? Thank you very much, Professor. I'll have someone show you your room. Greta, Margot, are you there? Are you here? Yes, sir. Did you call, Professor? Ah, you're both here. Very well. Allow me to make the introductions. Oh, there's the Falcon girl. I forgot her name. This is my research assistant Greta and my secretary Margot. This is Edward and Alphonse. They're both talented alchemists. Hello, pleased to meet you. How do you do? Margot, would you take these two to one of the guest rooms? Me? Oh yes, of course. This way, please. It's Hawkeye, I guess. Please use this room during your stay. It's easy to access and provides a lovely view of the castle. Thank you very much, ma'am. Don't hesitate to ring me if you need anything else. Good day, gentlemen. Wait, miss. You know, you look familiar. Haven't we met before? You think so too? I don't think this is the first time we've met either. What? I think you've mistaken me for someone else. Really? I could almost swear I've seen you before. I get that a lot, actually. Good day, gents. Huh, she looks like someone we know. Who am I thinking of? Never mind that, Ed. What do you think about what the professor told us? Well, I don't believe all of it. I think the professor is still hiding something from us. Yeah, me too. So what we'll do? Looks like we'll have plenty of time to investigate. You're right. I guess we can think of something while we help the professor with this research. Catalytics have a lot in common with the Philosopher's Stone. Just might learn something new. Speaking of which, are you going to teach alchemy to Armory? The professor told us not to, did he? Yeah, but I just feel bad for her. The professor has his way of doing things. We have to respect that. Well, I'm sorry. Al, but I've gotta catch some Z's. Wake me up when it's nighttime. Okay, try not to drool the pillow too much, Ed. Is that boy a state alchemist? I'm sure you've heard the rumors around the Eric brothers. The elder one, Edward, is known throughout the land as the Fullmetal Alchemist. Is that so? So that's the Fullmetal boy. No wonder. Izumi didn't want apprentices, but made an exception for them. They are very well capable alchemists. If they really are so capable, perhaps they can contribute to our research. You don't mean the chimeras? Those boys do? There is no use for pity sympathy, Professor. Your true affection isn't for those boys anyway. We shouldn't talk about this here. Let's go back to the lab. We could expect some dramatic results from those two, couldn't we, Professor Eiseltang? Hello, boys. I hate to do this to my guests, but I have a favor to ask you. A favor? Yes. See this flower? I want you boys to go out and pick as many of these as you can find. Hey, it's the same flower that armor you had on the other day. This is the best catalyst nature has to offer, the Ether flower. It can dramatically improve transmutation speed and effectiveness all by itself. It is indispensable to my research. Wow, amazing. That's a dangerous flower. True. There is an inherited danger in the rebounds it can cause. But that's the kind of power I need. The problem is that it's hard to cultivate and preserve. I always go pick them by myself, but I have the other business to attend to today. So I might ask you two to go pick them for me? Oh yeah, of course. We are meaning to help you out somehow, right, Ed? Yeah, that's right. So where those things grow? You should find them near the stone yard where you met Armory. I'm counting on you, boys. We'll do our best, sir. The stone yard, huh? Alright, let's head out now. Let's head on out. So we are going all the way back there. Thank God we actually don't have to walk all the way back there.